Hi, welcome to our time together. We're going to start off on our backs. So go ahead, get into an easy laying down position. Maybe you want to have a blanket nearby to place underneath your head. Go ahead and come all the way down onto the mat, taking in a breath in and exhaling, getting comfortable, any wiggles out. Your palms can face up or down, allowing your body to relax. Taking inhale in, breathing in fresh, clean oxygen. Notice how that feels. And exhale, releasing. Inhale, breathing in fresh, clean oxygen. And exhale, letting go of anything that happened before coming onto your mat. Just allowing your mind to clear itself, allowing the body to relax itself, and coming in to the time together. Knowing anything that happened before, during, or after our time together will be there. No reason to fear anything missing out. It will be there. Knowing that this is your 1 hour to spend, allowing your mind to relax, coming into your space on the mat here and now. Taking in a breath and exhale, releasing. Inhale, breathing in. And exhale, just letting go a little bit. If you're having any kind of trouble releasing, letting go a little bit, allowing the mind to relax ever so softly. Just having the willingness to relax, to release, is a step in the right direction. Taking a breath in and exhale, release. Noticing the earth beneath you. Noticing how gravity is there to support us. As you begin to clear your mind, checking into your breath pattern during this time, I'll read a devotional. So taking a breath in and exhale, releasing. Taking a breath in and releasing. The longer I wake on this earth, the louder the quiet things speak to me. The more I experience and survive, the more I find truth in the commonalities we all share. The more pain softens me, the deeper my joy, and the greater the lesson of those things that live in great stillness. Before I had cancer, I used to I used to complain so much, annoyed that every chore would need to be done again, that the grass would grow back as soon as I'd cut it. Now I'm in awe how it will grow no matter what you do to it. How I need that knowledge. Now, 12 years from that bed, I am standing in a gentle rain, each drop a whisper of simple things I will never understand. Now there is only air in the sky of heart waiting to the rain. Now I am thinner, grayer, brighter, less able to say, and my heart has learned more on this side than it will ever let me know. Now I want to learn how to kiss an orange, unpeel, and taste the juice. 12 years ago, the unasked for growth disappeared, and the praise this life I have been shredding ever since. Now all that remains is my armless heart wanting to live. Taking a breath in and releasing. And another breath in and releasing anything that no longer serves you. Taking a moment here for folks that would like to set an intention for their practice today. Maybe something about today's devotional sparked a thought for you. Maybe you have your own intention, goal, praise, mantra that you have in mind. If you'd like to set an intention, you can place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your stomach. Taking a breath in, breathing in that intention. And on the exhale, sealing the intention. Hands can return to your sides, palms can face up or down. And take one more notice of the breath. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it shaky? Is it smooth? Just noticing it and observing it. Inhale, taking in a big breath. And exhale as you release. Allow the eyes, if they are closed, to slowly open. Allow the fingertips to move. All right, bringing in slow body energy. Taking the right arm, allowing it to go over the left. Taking the left arm, bringing it in closer to the body, interlacing that right arm. Allowing that shoulder to open up. Allowing that arm to give a stretch. And bringing it back to center. Same thing, opposite side. Taking the left arm, bringing it across the body. Right arm interlaces it. And on your next exhale, you can go ahead and release that. Let's go ahead and bring the legs up to our center. If you have that pillow or blanket nearby, you can go ahead and remove it. And just rocking side to side, creating some stimulation on the lower back, allowing the body to move a little bit. Maybe do circles if you'd like a little bit more. And noticing your breath pattern as you're doing so. If you're doing circles, make sure that you even it out. When you go one way, also go the other. All right, coming into stillness, go ahead, allow the legs to come, or the soles of the feet to come down. And as they do, allow the knees to go out to their respective sides. The soles of the feet open up, or come together. Allowing gravity to open up the hip area. Again, connecting to the breath, noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Noticing if there's any tightness in the upper back, breathing in oxygen to that area. And releasing. Noticing if there's any tightness in the mid or lower back and breathing in fresh, clean oxygen. And releasing. Checking into the face. Is there tightness in the forehead? If so, breathe in fresh, clean oxygen. Allow that oxygen to come in. Loosen up the forehead. Allow the mind to relax. Checking into the eye area. If there's any tightness there, you can go ahead and breathe in and exhale as well. on your next exhale, go ahead, bring those knees back up to center. Let's go ahead and cross. Let's take the left over the right. If you'd like, you can even interlace it further so your legs are in like an eagle stance. And taking the hands, and maybe you allow this time the left to come over the right the same way, and the palms coming into one another. So both left sides of the body are in, they're above the right. If you'd like, you can stay just like this. There's different modifications here. You can just allow the chest to come up if you would like, and the lower, choose what works best for you, or you can allow both the chest and the knees to come and meet each other. And exhale down. Arms can come all the way over the head so the hands can be closer to the earth. So bringing in the elbows to the knees, and exhale, releasing, bringing them in together, and releasing, bringing them in together, and releasing, allowing them to fully release. Great. Taking the opposite this time, right leg is going to come over left. If you would like to, you can interlace it even further, allowing the ankle to wrap around. And same thing here. This time the right arm's going to come over top of the left, opening it up there. Palms come to meet one another. Same thing on this side. Whatever you did on the opposite side, make sure you do on this side. So if you would like, you can just bring the upper body and allow the hands to go back. Or if you would like, you can bring them both in to meet one another and extend back out. Your choice. And you're always welcome to stay just like so. You actually are opening up the upper back, and the legs are getting a little bit of a twist. So you can go ahead and bring it into center and release. Bring it into center and release. Bring into center and release. All right, releasing completely the arms and releasing the legs. You can go ahead and cactus your arms out if you would like. Let's let the legs, as the soles of the feet are on the earth, allow the legs to go to the left side ever so slightly. Gaze can go over towards the right. Coming into center. And allow the feet to go to the right side. Gaze can go to the left. Back into center. Okay. From here, make sure your back is on your mat and is supported and straight. There's no little arch in it. Supported and straight. The core is engaged. If you would like to, you can just have the legs up like so, or you can extend them all the way up so the legs are at 90. And bringing the arms up as well. Taking the right leg, bring it over top of the left. Taking the left hand, bring it over top of the right now. So we're doing the opposite. The legs should be opposite of the arms. So left arm is over top of the right arm. Right leg is over top of the left arm. And go ahead and bring them to center again, switching it up this time. Left leg over top of the right leg. Right hand over top of the left. And back to center. And just do this at your own pace, connecting to the breath as you do so. Make sure you're not holding the breath. Maybe even smile. Maybe you try to go a little bit faster. And maybe you just stop for a moment just to check in to see if you're still right over left and left over right. All right. Doing this for a little bit longer, connecting to the breath. All right, go ahead. Bring the legs into chest. Allow the hands to come around. Rock side to side. Allow the right leg to stretch all the way out, bringing the left into center. Maybe you decide to flex the feet, making sure that the legs are internally rotated. Big breath in. And exhale, release the left leg all the way down. This time, bringing the right leg into center. And interlacing around around the right leg now. Maybe you have your legs flexed, maybe they're relaxed. Taking a big breath in. And exhale, allow it to go back and meet its counterpart. This time we're going to bring the left leg in. We're going to interlace around the thigh while we extend the left foot up so the foot is flexed. And we're going to pull the left leg in as the left leg pushes out. So the arms are pulling it in, the legs pulling it out, allowing that leg to become real active, making sure that we are having a slight micro bend in the knee, always avoiding any injuries. And exhale, release that left leg, bring it all the way to the earth. Taking the right leg, bring it all the way up, flexing the foot, interlacing around that thigh. Same situation here. Go ahead and pull that leg in with the arms and with the leg, allowing it to push out as if that foot is going further and further to the sky, connecting to the breath. And exhale, releasing that leg. Bringing the legs, both of them, into center, rocking side to side. All right. From here, taking your time at your own pace, you can roll up. Maybe it takes you a couple rounds. Maybe you go straight up. Find what works for you. Maybe you just like rolling. All right. Coming into an easy seated position. So let's have our legs in a cross-legged easy seat. Okay. Taking a great big breath in, inhaling, allowing the chin to lift, arms overhead. Exhale, bringing the chin into chest, hands coming down. Checking in now with the core real quick as we continue. Checking in, is the spine supported? Are the hips balanced? Maybe rock side to side, double checking in. Engaging the core, allowing the heart to soften or expanding the chest. Lifting the arms up and down, allowing that to open up. Inhale, arms all the way up, gaze overhead. Exhale, allowing it to come back to center. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind you, gaze goes across. So you're allowing it to go behind you. And now think about if the center of your back, if someone was having their finger right there, allowing it to open up a little bit more. And opening up a little more, deepening it a little. Taking a breath in and exhale. Inhale, arms all the way back up overhead to center. Exhale, switching sides. Big breath in. Again, allowing that heart to open, allowing the side to expand, giving a deeper twist if possible. Connecting to the breath. Inhale, arms coming all the way back up overhead. Exhale, bringing them back to your side, switching the interlace of the legs this time. So if you had left over right, right over left now. Again, checking in with those hips, making sure your weight is evenly distributed, and ensuring that you are properly aligned. Maybe you engage the core, maybe you lift your shoulders up and back. And in fact, if you haven't, go ahead and lift those shoulders up and back, one round, and lift them forwards and down, one round, lifting them up and back once more. Right. Let's take the right hand and bring it behind the head. So the biceps to ears, and the hand is down maybe near the back area, the upper back area. Maybe it's closer to the neck. Everybody's different. Let's go ahead and take the opposite arm and reach it across. Then go ahead and lean a little bit to the left side if able. Don't force anything. Giving yourself a little bit of a deeper side stretch here. So you're not only opening up the arms, but you're also opening up the legs, making sure that right hip stays grounded though. Breathing here. And exhale, return to center, arms back to the side. Same thing, opposite side. Left hand coming back closer to the back, right hand coming across. And when or if you would like, you can go ahead and twist a little to the right side, opening up that left side body. And breathing here. Exhale back to center, hands coming back to the side. Inhale, allowing the arms to come all the way up overhead. Exhale, taking the hand to the right side, left hand reaching across. So now we're doing the same kind of opening up that side of the left side. Arm stretches open, gaze can go up towards the ceiling. Breathing here. Maybe as you inhale, your exhale allows you to get a little bit deeper, opening up, making sure that that left hip is grounded though. And inhale, back up into center, left hand coming down to the left side, right arm opening up, creating space on the right side this time. And again, maybe you picture as if someone is touching the upper center of your back, allowing your upper body to expand and create a little bit more space for that right side. Breathing here, gaze can go up towards the ceiling. And exhale back to center. Great. All right. Similar to how we started, go ahead and allow the soles of the feet to come in to meet one another. It's okay if the legs are further away. It's okay if they're closer together. If the knees are up too high, definitely recommend you allow them to go out further, allowing gravity to bring the knees down closer to your mat. Finding what works for you. And if you would like, you can take an inhale in and on an exhale, slowly coming forward. And the goal isn't to get onto the earth, although that is okay as well. The goal is to listen to your body. So if it tells you to stop, you can go ahead and stop. Another great option is having blocks that bring the earth to meet you as well. And every day, your body has a little bit of a different response. And inhale, if you're folded forward, go ahead and allow yourself to come up. Great. Working our way into tabletop. So having the hands come onto our mats. With the hands on the mat. The wrist is in line with the elbow is in line with the shoulder. Engaging the core. Take note, you don't want to relax back, creating a little bit of an arch. Engage your core, lifting up through the center. Knees in line with the hips. And on an inhale, allowing that spine to come down, creating a U shape for our cow pose. Gaze comes forward, chin lifts up. Exhale, chin coming into chest, coming closest to the chin as possible. And allowing it to create a cow posture. And back out for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. One more inhale, going into cow. And then this time on your exhale, allowing the hip bones to come to the ankles for child's pose. At any moment, at any time, you are always welcome to child's pose. Taking a breath in, maybe thinking back on your intention that you set. Inhale, if you would like to return back, coming back into tabletop. We're going to go ahead and tuck our toes, preparing for downward facing dog. And when you are ready, tucking those toes, lifting those legs, allow the hips to reach the sky, pushing the earth away with the palms of the hands, and walking out our dog. Opening up the shins if they are tight. All right, let's go ahead and take that right foot, Bring it out further to the right side. Bring that right foot back into center. Bring it over top of the left foot. You're just coming right over top. And bring it back to center. Taking the left foot, allowing it to go out further to the left side. Still in downward facing dog. Bringing it back to center. Taking the left foot, bringing it over, crossing that right leg. Bring it back to center. Great. Go ahead, shift your weight forward. High plank here. Slowly lower, or knees, chest, and chin. Untucking the toes. Baby cobra, cobra, or full up dog. Tucking the toes back in a downward facing dog. So let's do that again. Take that right foot, allow it to go out further to the right side. Take the right foot, bring it back to center. Right foot crossing over top of the left, bringing it back to center. Left foot comes out to the left side. Bring it back to center. Left foot crosses over the right. Bring it back to center. Shifting the weight forward. You can go to knees, chest, and chin, or you could just slowly lower. Untucking the toes. Find either your cobras or up dog. And coming back in a downward facing dog. Okay. Allow the left foot, bringing it forward, shifting the weight up. And allow that right foot become parallel to the short edge of your mat. And if you would like, once you are grounded, rooted, go ahead and come into Warrior Two. Checking in, you should be able to see the big toe and the second toe. That knee should be straight ahead. It shouldn't be concaving in. Allow it to open up. That back leg should have a slight micro bend. You should not feel like anything is too tight. Core is engaged. Taking some breaths here. Gaze is out over the left fingertips. Right hand going down the right side body, left hand stretching across, gaze goes forward, up towards the sky. Breathing here, making sure you still have a bend in the front leg. And exhale back into center. Left hand coming onto the left thigh, right arm stretching across. So think energetically that right fingertips are getting pulled up and it's a straight line as if it's connected to that back right leg, because it is. You should be able to feel it in that side body, creating more space. Exhale back into center. Great. Straighten that front leg. Creating again, checking in, making sure there's a slight micro bend. Left hand's going to come down. Right hand's going to reach up. Gaze can go up towards the ceiling. Opening up here. Breathing here. And making sure that you have a straight spine, as straight as possible. Maybe you need to lift up a little bit. And breathing in. Exhale, allowing the hands to come straight. Allowing that left foot to turn in. So now they both are parallel to the short edges of your mat. If you'd like, you can place your hands on your hips and slowly lower down, all the way down. Hands can come onto the mat. Connecting to your breath. Breathing here. And maybe you lift up just a little bit on an inhale. And then on an exhale, maybe you deepen it a little bit more. Maybe not. Inhale, go ahead and halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, hands coming onto your hips, lifting all the way up. Let's go ahead and just go right into our next phase of warrior. So the right foot now is going to open up, pointing straight ahead. The back left foot is going to remain parallel to the short edge of the mat, and go ahead and bend into that right foot. Maybe you need to reposition yourself ever so slightly, opening up a little bit more. You should be able to see the big toe and the second toe. Allowing those hips to be pointed straight ahead, engaging the core, allowing the shoulders to broaden, softening the heart, And making sure that that knee does not come out. It is properly aligned, pointing straight ahead, and arms will be stretched out. Gaze goes over the top right fingertips. Left leg going behind, left arm going behind on the left leg, right arm stretching across, making sure that that bend still stays. Breathing here, creating space in the body. And coming back forward. Great. Right hand coming onto the right thigh, left arm stretching across, gaze can go up. Connecting to your breath. Again, make sure that you feel that you are energetically, those fingertips all the way down that side, opening up, creating space there, all the way down the leg. And exhale back into center, straightening that front right leg, allowing a slight micro bend there. Right hand coming down, left arm reaching up to the sky. Gaze can go up towards the ceiling. And exhale back into center, bringing the hands to the hips, allowing that right foot now to become straight to the short edge of our mat. Bringing the legs in a little bit, allowing the feet to actually point out a little bit outside to the respective sides. We're going to go into a goddess squat. So you can go ahead and bend into that. And your arms, if you would like, they can be cactused all the way out. Holding here for a moment. And maybe you want to even widen your stance a little bit. Find what works for you. And ensure that that pelvis is in line so it's not tilted forward. You do want to create a strong active core, strong spine. Breathing here. Exhale, allow the arms to straighten out. So you're like at a starfish. Taking a breath in. And exhale, coming back into it. Breathing in. Giving a little bit of a smile. And exhaling. Breathing in. And exhale, reaching all the way back out. All right, bring the hands overhead, bring them to heart center. Allow the feeties to walk into center. Taking a big breath in, allow the hands to come overhead. Exhale, forward fold, coming all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's go ahead and lift all the way up. Maybe you want to do a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, allowing yourself just to dangle for a brief moment. Connecting to the breath. Maybe you allow yourself just to ragdoll here. And maybe you want your hands to come to your elbows. Maybe you want to shake yes and no. Allowing the body to become heavy, just dangling here. And slowly, at your own pace, coming all the way back up. Allowing vertebrae by vertebrae with control to come back up, full to standing. Inhale, lifting the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring them back to center. All right, taking the right foot, lifting those toes, feeling the earth beneath you, feeling that triad of the foot. And engaging that leg, engaging the core, allowing the chest to expand. Your hands can come to your sides for the moment. Taking the opposite leg, and you can bring it to your ankle, to your shin, not on the knee, or all the way up to the thigh. Find what works for you. Each day is a different day. Another tip is finding a drishti, so something that is outside of yourself, that is unmovable and unchanging, that you can use as your reference point. Okay. Coming into balance, your hands can come to your sides. They can be at heart center, or they can be fully expanded. Breathing here, connecting to the breath, finding the balance. And inhale, bring the hands to heart center if they're expanded, allowing them to come to your side, gently releasing that foot. Same thing, opposite side, lifting those toes, feeling the triangle within the foot, and activating the leg, engaging the core, allowing yourself to expand out. Hands can come to your sides. The opposite foot can come to your ankle, can come to your shin, maybe comes all the way up to the thigh. Again, finding that drishti, that unmovable object that you can stare at, that oftentimes will help. Okay. And when you're ready, allowing the hands to come to your sides, the heart center, or fully expanded out. Do recommend that what you do on one side, you try your best to do on the other. It's not always possible, but it's a recommendation to just keep your body fully in balance and not one side is stronger, weaker, more flexible than the other, because that would mean that you're going to be compensating and creating your body to be out of alignment. So taking a moment here, finding that balance, remembering to breathe. All right, and if your hands are expanded, go ahead and bring them to heart center. Go ahead and bring them to your sides. And we will all release that opposite leg. Great. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, allowing the hands to come to our mats. We are going to go back onto our backs. So slowly coming down onto our backs. Go ahead and allow the feet to plant down. Soles of the feet are on the earth. Palms are going to come to your sides. I recommend you to keep them face down. We're going to push the earth away with the soles of our feet, and we're going to energetically pull the thighs together. So go ahead, feel how that feels, pushing the earth away with the feet. Your hips are automatically going to lift up, and your core is going to become engaged. Now just make sure that you're energetically pulling the thighs into each other, because if they're going out like this, you're not going to feel the same effect. Allowing those thighs to be pulled in together, lifting the hips, it engages the core. The palms face down, that's perfectly all right. If you would like to, you can take the fingertips and interlace them, walking up a little bit further onto your shoulders. If you feel comfortable and you are aware of how to get into a full bridge, a full wheel that is, you can go ahead and allow the hands to come up overhead and you can push the earth away. But that's at your own discretion. So consider your own safety and the comfort of your own home. All right, slowly lowering down, releasing the interlace if you're interlaced, and if you're in a full wheel, go ahead and lower down with control. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Great. All right. Bring the legs into center. And let's go ahead and just give a subtle back massage. All right. Allowing the legs to go ever so slightly to the left side of the body. And bring them back to center. Allowing them to slowly go to the right side of the body. And bring them back to center. Allow that left foot to come down to the earth. Right leg's going to come over, crossing over top, avoiding the knee and avoiding the ankle. Bring in that left leg, interlacing here. If you'd like, you can pull that opposite leg in to meet the other, a little bit deeper, little bit deeper. If you would like and it's comfortable for you, you can even interlace around the shin. Breathing here. Exhale, left foot's going to come down. Right foot's going to come down as well. Allow that left foot to come across the right now. And bring the right leg into center. You can pull it in a little bit deeper too if you would like. You can even interlace. Listen to your body, and if you do it on one side, try to do it on the other. Again, you don't want misalignment, one being having to compensate more for the other, keeping everything balanced within the counterparts. Connecting to your breath. Exhale, right foot coming down, left foot coming down. Okay. Bring the legs back in the center. Again, we're going to allow the legs to go slowly to the left side. This time we are actually going to stay here for a little bit longer. The arms can extend out or they can be cactus, and the gaze can go to the right side, allowing that left side to open up a little bit. And see if you can't allow that right shoulder to come down to the earth a little bit more. All right, inhale, legs coming in the center. Exhale, legs go to the right side, gaze goes to the left this time. Breathing here. All right, coming back in the center. Awesome. Hands come to your sides. Allow the right foot to go to the right side. Allow the left foot to go to your left side body. Palms can face up or down. It's very important to come into our final posture, Shavasana, because it is required of all of us to rest, allowing the busyness to subside, allowing the body to relax, recognizing your intention and recognizing how your breath pattern has changed perhaps from the beginning to now. And slowly rolling onto your left side body. slowly at your own pace, coming up to an easy seated position. Your gaze can remain soft or closed. And once you get to an easy seated position, go ahead and take a big inhale in and exhale. Inhale, allow the hands to come all the way up overhead, palms touch. And exhale, bringing them into center. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of our own lives bring about that happiness and that freedom for all. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, welcome back to our online format. We took a brief pause to attempt to go in person, and I think we are officially back on track with online. So, thank you for your time today, and talk to you soon. Bye.